like $15 so you can relax.
All right, I am going live. We are live. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Boom, we are live. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechWhat Solutions. I hope that you guys are all having an amazing Friday. So it is Friday, January 12th. Just wanted to make sure. And I hope that you guys are already having an amazing kickstart to the 2018 year. And if you guys are not, don't even worry about it. It's, just barely almost 2 weeks in. And, we have the whole year to kind of look forward to, right? So I wanted to kind of take this time, and I'm going to do a Q&A chat. So I'm going to bring myself a little bit over to this side, and then you guys are going to be able to see the little feed right there, right? You guys could see, let me move myself a little over. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. Let's see. Right there. It's like, damn, Ricky, your arms are getting bigger, like your bank account. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. Yeah, I've been trying to go to the gym. I've been trying to eat healthier. As you guys can tell, I'm eating canes. So, no, but yeah, I've definitely been trying to stay a little bit more active and stuff like that. So, healthy life is a good life, right? Yeah, I really don't know if that's true and all, but let's do this Q&A chat. So as you guys can see, I'm going to end the live stream. I'm going to quickly talk about one of the businesses that we're going to be establishing this year. And you guys might be like, well, why is that even relevant to me? I can promise you that this is going to be the most relevant business that any YouTuber really has created for really the people that are part of their community. So maybe not if you're a part of YouTube, but when it comes down to our TechWhat Solutions community, we now have 73,000 members. And it's a networking group where you surround yourself with like-minded individuals. We mainly invest in the stock market, but we have group chats now for cryptocurrency. We have group chats for all forms of entrepreneurship. I own a series of properties here in Gilbert, Arizona. For those that don't know who it is that I am, we buy and resell cars as a hobby, and we do so many different things on the side. Altogether, when it comes down to just surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals, I think that's a very beautiful thing. And I know that I've done much better in my life and in the different businesses that I've created when I've surrounded myself with people that share the same interests and that push me to do so much better and kind of like, just push me to be better. And that's what I want for each and every single one of you. And that is what I'm going to explain at the very end of the video. But I wanted to kind of take this time. So right now it's 5:43. I say, let's go ahead and do a Q&A chat for the next 7 minutes, and then I'll just end the live stream by simply talking about what the business is, how it is that you guys can be a part of it, and what it will include. So I hope that you guys are pumped. For all those that are joining us live, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if that's not too much to ask. If it is, then I totally understand. So let's see. Anyone know the number for Discord TechWhat Solutions? What? That doesn't really make sense. What has been your most successful stock ever? So the most successful, it was actually an inverse ETF, and it was, I believe, one of my biggest days ever. It was for a swing trade, but I covered my position, and it was a one-day swing trade, and that was with JDST, if I'm not mistaken. It was almost a year ago when I took that position. I was able to break, I think, $1,068, and that was with a JDST inverse ETF, and it went up like a little bit over 20%, if I'm not mistaken, like overnight. So that was one of my biggest plays. As you guys know, I'm very conservative with my trading, and I tend to cover my positions pretty quickly. So yeah. Oh, Steven, you're giving it away. All right, so what's up? I'm doing good on JNUG. Thanks for the experience and training. I like that. So Brian Sanders, he says that he's doing good with his JNUG position. Congratulations on that. Yeah, it has been showing a consistent sign of an uptrend pattern, especially within the past couple of days. So for those that are in JNUG and for those that are in UGAZ, one of the top ETFs that we trade within our group are doing exceptionally well. So yeah, congratulations on that. Is your course still available? Now, the course is the first link in the description for those that are interested. So yeah, feel free to check that out for those that are interested. For those that are not, 100% don't have to. So we got Jolie saying that I feel overwhelmed to pick pre-market stocks. So one of the recommendations that I can have is a lot of people think that right away or when starting to invest, people automatically go into investing in penny stocks or investing in lower cap stocks right away, and they try to trade every single day, and they think that they need to take a position every single day to be successful. I can almost assure you that the people that I've seen that have been the most successful in the stock market, and the people that I know that have been the most successful in the stock market, minimize the amount of positions that they take, and they make sure that they focus on quality and not quantity. And I use this example time after time. We had a member within our mentorship group that did not take a position for the first 3 weeks of the overall mentorship. And in the last week, he took a position on UGAS and was able to cover 45% growth within 1 week. And that just shows how important it is to focus on quality and not quantity. So to answer your question, if you're overwhelmed to pick a stock during pre-market hours, don't stress it, right? Take a step back, plan out your trades on either Sunday or Monday, pick the top 1 or 2 stocks that are going to get you to your weekly percentage growth goal on that weekly basis, that are actively trending up and that you see a confirmation of an uptrend pattern. And then, with that understanding, you don't have to worry about taking a position every single day. You can treat this more as something that's more relaxed, that you truly understand, and that's not just a quick in and out, right? Because sometimes a lot of people don't understand what they just took advantage of. And that's what I want to make sure that each and every single one of you understands, what it is that you're investing in, the risk involved. And I think planning and that preparation process can be done before you even take the position. So that would be one of my biggest recommendations. So Ricky, my dealership that I work at has a Hellcat Charger Hellcat Charger for sale. Are you interested? MSRP is $75K. So Carlos, if you want to message me through the TechBut Solutions Discord chat, that's where I get a majority of people that send me their kind of top flips and stuff like that. Realistically, I try to stay away from purchasing cars at dealerships because I don't like having to pay the taxes there. And with a private party, I could avoid paying taxes in the state of Arizona. So feel free to message me if it's not too much to ask, and then we can kind of go from there. So I appreciate you taking time out of your day and letting me know about that. Ricky, live. We got Jolie saying, oh, thank you, makes sense. Of course, appreciate that. What is the longest time that you've ever held a swing trade? That was my position on AMD when it had that pullback. I had a little bit over $10,000 invested into AMD, and until it recovered, I was holding it the entire time. So that was one of my longest positions. It was a little bit over a month, and yeah, it wasn't the best. So, but I was able to recover everything, so that was good. MSRP is actually 66K. Well, James, there's different MSRPs, but I appreciate that. Randall Gonzalez is asking, Ricky, would you ever invest in a medical marijuana now that it's legal? Do you mean like as a stock or into an actual shop that sells marijuana? First of all, I've heard that that specific niche has been doing very well because of there's a certain law that was passed that just allowed it to become a little bit more accessible. Again, I'm not super into like marijuana, and I don't know all the laws and regulations, but I know that there's certain members within our group that have been messaging me their screenshots, and they've been sending me messages that they've been able to make 5 to 10K a week investing in these marijuana niches. And that's great. I don't personally invest in them. Maybe it should be something that I look into. I've been really busy with the private group and the mentorship group and stuff like that for Learn, Plan, Profit. So overall, yeah, it's just I would love to look into it a little bit more, just that my time is a little bit more wrapped up with different kind of things that I have going on. But I would highly suggest for anyone that is interested to look into it and to learn more about that niche. All right, guys, I'm trying to read as many of these messages as I can, so I do apologize for that. You should take a look at a company called, okay, appreciate that, Mike. Ricky, with your mentorship, are you flexible with their hours to work 9 to 5 jobs? So David Dole, the mentorship, the last month that we offered the mentorship was the month of December, and today was actually the last day of that mentorship for those that were enrolled. So we no longer offer the mentorship, but for those that are part of the Learn, Plan, Profit course, they get access to my private group chat, and every single day, Monday through Friday, at market open, I go live, and as a closed group, you know, I cover questions, I talk about the stocks that I'm trading, and I also kind of just, I'm kind of their not their backbone, but it's all about networking, and I dedicate time every single day to speak to them as a collective group, and anyone that has any questions is encouraged to ask me during that period. So we offer the weekly watch list that I provide for you, the daily Q&A chats, and then the full-on A to Z course. So that's all that's included in the first link down below. So what do you think about the PDT rule under 25K? I actually think it's a really good restriction that it puts on people that are just getting into investing in the stock market. You guys might be saying, well, what the heck? Why are you saying that, Ricky? I feel like so many people, when first starting out, overtrade, and that restriction is actually set to limit that. So it's actually to limit how many positions you take, you know, on a weekly basis. Just think about it. If with 3 day trades that you're given for the week, if you can't stay profitable with those 3 trades, what makes you think that if you have unlimited trades that you're going to start making money? So if you can't make it happen with 3 trades, then realistically with unlimited trades, you're not going to do yourself any better. So I would focus more on consistency and quality and growing your account with those 3 trades. And once you prove to yourself and you feel comfortable in this market, then you can slowly make the transition over to investing more money. Let's see. Do you invest for other people if they was to ask you to? No, I never invest for other people. There's actually a scam. So for all those that are part of our group or are thinking about joining our group, there's a number of accounts that pretend to be me because of my following in my community that ask you for personal information, that ask you to invest your money, or that I never invest anyone's money. I never ask for personal information. I never reach out to people altogether. So I offer my free group, which is TechBud Solutions. I offer the series of courses that I have. So I have 2 for the buying and reselling of cars. So like how I own my GTR, my M3, and the McLaren, and all the different cars that I've had, and I flip them for a profit. And then how to invest in the stock market. Those are the only things. And then the TechBuds apparel. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Everything else is either a partnership that I have or a business that is aside from TechBuds, and we do not correlate any of our clients or customers with TechBuds altogether. I never invest for anybody whatsoever. I never ask for any personal information, and that should be a huge red flag. My only email that I would like you to reach out to me at is info@techbudsolutions.com. There's a bunch of fake at Gmail, like Ricky Gutierrez, like trades or something like that at gmail.com. Those are all fake. You guys can simply click on it and just verify, have them verify something, be like, hey, take a picture with my name or something like that right next to you, something to verify it. Like you guys are smart people. Take the extra step to verify that it's, you know, me, or if it's not me. I never ask for any personal information. So we got Tony Pitt saying, Ricky, can I join the group chat where it's a one-on-one? So it's not a one-on-one, it's the overall group and me talking over voice. So it's not even just a group chat, I'm speaking to them it's a voice chat. So I speak to them on a daily basis, and that's for the people that purchase the course, have access to that private group. What's your favorite price range to trade a stock? Anything in between $10 to $20. I really like that price range. Yeah. So what stocks have you been watching? As you guys have noticed, I've been focusing a lot on ETFs. ETFs have been pretty consistent. Unfortunately, one of the ones that I called out, which was DGAS, we were waiting for the confirmation, and I made that very clear that, hey, this thing has a potential sign of a reversal. We were watching it, and it didn't confirm. So it didn't play out the way that we expected it to. But I said, you know, once we get the confirmation of the reversal, then I'll take a position. And the same thing for DRN, waiting for the confirmation of the reversal. Until then, I simply won't take a position altogether. But yeah. TechBud's going to make ugly sweaters this year for the holidays. That'd actually be pretty sweet, but yeah, not too sure about that. Let's see, that's a funny one. All right. Did you see my last comment? Nope. Let's see. Did you see my last comment? Where are you at, Jazz? Where are you at, Jazz? I have 3K and I want to start investing. I don't care if I fail. I want to learn and grow. Okay. Any way that you can help me out. So Jazz, one of the first things that I can recommend is this is a really good question. I'm going to end it here, guys, for the Q&A chat, and then I'm going to announce like my top business for 2018. First of all, to answer your question, just because you do have 3K, that doesn't mean that you should not care. You worked very hard for that money, and I want to make sure that that money goes, that you stretch every single penny. So with that being said, I want to make sure that you take the proper steps into learning how to invest in whatever it is that you want to get started in. If that's investing in the stock market, then great. If that's starting your own business, then great. If that's starting to invest in buying and reselling cars, then great. Ultimately, I want to make sure that you have a full-on understanding of whatever market you choose to invest in. That would be my #1 recommendation. Now, once you start, and make sure that you're passionate about it first, because in the very beginning, you might not end up, seeing the dollar return right away. So with that being said, I would, if it comes down to you wanting to invest in the stock market, feel free to direct message me because it's just a very detailed response. Feel free to direct message me within the TechBud Solutions Discord chat, and I will give you a little bit of a better response. And yeah, but whatever market you guys want to invest in, one of the biggest recommendations that I can have is understand the risk involved and understand what it is that you are investing in. I can't stress that enough on how important that is, because if you go in blindly and you go in kind of just hoping for the best or not really caring about how much money it is that you're investing in, I understand the entrepreneurship kind of like, like the thrive and wanting to kind of just get started. Do it in a smart way. You guys are all smart people. You guys are watching this video not because I'm entertaining, but because you guys want to progress or learn and do something great this 2018. And that should show you something that, I'm not a very entertaining guy, but I feel like I'm someone that can really spark a lot of interest and hopefully guide you guys in the right direction. And that's what I want for each and every single one of you. So first, learn how to do it. Start testing the waters, doing the simulation trading, the paper trading, or whatever market it is that you want to invest in, and then going, full-fledged once you feel comfortable investing in whatever market you want to. So, appreciate that. So ECG saying very proud of you and all the knowledge that you provide. Thank you. Okay, I like that. So, oh my goodness. You should make a TechBuds tee saying, with that being said. All right, so we've got so many recommendations for the new TechBuds solutions apparel and what it is that we should make. People are saying that we need to make one saying end the year on a green note, another day, another dollar. And yes, I've gotten that one before. With that being said, so that's hilarious. What's up, Jose? How you doing, man? Oh, and one that says boom, boom, boom. Yes. I like that. So, but yeah, so let's go ahead and get right to it. Sorry that this live stream is a little bit longer. What is the business that I'm starting? Boom, 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 boom. What's the business that I'm starting this 2018 that I think is going to positively impact each and every single one of you, and also going to kind of take this whole entrepreneurship experience to the next level? So one of the things that we've been talking about is we launched the the Flipping Wheels course. So that's where I teach people how to buy and resell cars as a hobby or a full-fledged business. And the reason that I did that was because after my month of November for 2017, when I made a little bit over $23,000 reselling my McLaren MP412C, reselling the Corvette Z06, reselling the Audi R8, and then the 3 bikes that I resold, it was one of my biggest months ever, and people were really interested in how I was able to transform this hobby into a full-fledged business. So now we are going to make this transition, and I wanted to do it in a positive way that not only impacts in a positive way the people that want to buy and resell cars, but also those that are interested in investing in the stock market in person. I know a lot of people are hands-on, learners, and I've been getting so many requests for people to want to meet up. And I just thought, hey, I'm gonna buy a warehouse because we're establishing a dealership for all these cars that we're reselling. I'm tired of paying all these on consignment fees. If you guys don't know what that is, I pay a small fee to a dealership for reselling the car for me, to take care of the sale for me. And now I'm not going to do that anymore. We're going to be the dealership ourselves. So first of all, we're going to assist those that are part of our course are part of our community. We're going to do on-consignment sales for you. We're going to have a warehouse where we house all our cars, establishing the dealership. But most importantly, we want to, for the office area, I want a 1,000 to 2,000 square feet office area where it's not only going to be a trading station, so anyone around Arizona, because that's where I'm at, right? So around Gilbert, Arizona to anywhere Mesa, Arizona can come, hang out. You guys can swipe like your little card, just like a library. It could be like a little TechBuds card. It probably won't even be called TechBuds because it's going to be a dealership, but it's just going to be a nice little hangout area. We're going to have a trading station. We're going to have a dark room where, we're just going to have a bunch of monitors you can just, plug on in, and everyone can just trade. Super fast Wi-Fi. I was networking with the people that are part of TechBuds Solutions, and I was asking, what are some things that you guys want in this warehouse, in the headquarters? And people are saying, we want, some sleeping pods. So pretty much like these little pods where people can just take naps and just hang out. We want another section where people can network. So it's going to be a full-on whiteboard area where people can just socialize and brainstorm ideas. Now, people were talking about coming from all different parts of the United States, even outside the United States, like some parts of Canada, to come for our grand opening. And that's something that I want each and every single one of you guys to know, is that once we do establish this, I'm going to get an interior designer that is going to design everything, and I'm going to keep you guys up to date with this entire process. And I want to make sure that we become one of the most accessible trading communities out there, not only online, but in person as well, for those that have the opportunity to come visit us. And if we see that it's not even about really what I'm trying to establish is, if I can get this business to be a break-even business, then so be it. But I want to establish as many of these headquarters across the United States to ensure and promote creativity, not only online, but in person as well. I think it would really take this networking and entrepreneurship kind of thrive that everyone has and take it to the next level and create this real safe community and safe location where anyone can just come together and socialize and network and grow and support one another. I think that's one of the best things about our community, is that we are really here for one another and we really encourage one another. So when it comes down to cursing or bringing people down, that is something that we really look down upon. And we want to make sure that we focus solely on helping one another out, sharing our best practices, sharing our mistakes in all markets, because that's really what TechBuds Solutions is we're not just investing in the stock market, but we have no limits. We have no borders with what it is that we invest in. We flip cars, we invest in real estate, we invest in cryptocurrency, we invest in any market. And that's what I want for each and every single one of you as well. So now, and that's really just it. So that's going to be one of my top businesses that I plan to establish this year. You guys might be asking, hey, when do you plan to establish it? I'm looking at warehouses. We were supposed to look at them today. Wasn't able to do that. We're going to be looking at them tomorrow. Hopefully, if everything plays out according to plan, I will keep you guys up to date with the entire process. And I want to make sure that I announce it accordingly and that I have you guys, it would be a blessing to have you guys come visit for the actual grand opening and being able to, make this happen. I want to establish a partnership with a local hotel, so people that do come visit that are not from Arizona, that have a nice place to stay, that's also cost effective. So I'm trying to think of everything that I would think of if I were to stay somewhere where I'm not from, when it comes down to staying, places to eat, and also just the overall environment that we're going to be promoting within this specific headquarters. So I don't know about you guys. I know that I'm kind of dorky and stuff like that, and that's something that I'm super pumped about. But just imagine being able to trade every morning, coming to this location where you and your friends just sit down and make money and have a good time, right? Or even just socialize instead of going and playing, if you guys love playing video games, I 100% understand. But just imagine just being able to come and hang out with your friends and have a great time, network ideas, and just think about all the different businesses and ventures that can be created in this specific environment. And that's why I want to create that. So if you guys are excited for this specific idea, then please let me know. Please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. And in the comment section, this live chat is not the comment section. You're going to have to wait till the video is posted, but comment down below maybe what you think that we need to include in the headquarters to make it perfect for you. And I would love to be able to implement your idea into this business or this establishment that we're creating for each and every single one of you. All right. So and that's really just it. So so thank you guys again all for tuning in. All the links are down below if you guys want to stay connected. When it comes down to learning how to invest in the stock market, that's the first link down below. I would love to work with you on a daily basis. And then when it comes down to learning how it is that I buy and resell cars, simply click the second link down below and learn a little bit more about what it is that I do in that market. If you want to join my free group, I believe that is the third link. And the last thing is, for those that don't know, if you guys like my Tech Butt shirt, we are running a promo. It's buy one, get one free. And what's the promo code? The promo code is free. So it's FREE. You can buy one, get one free. They're $9. So just to let you guys know, like, we're not making any money on these t-shirts. It's really just for overall promotion. You have to think about how much, it cost me to make these shirts, and then for me to give you another one for free and then to pay for the shipping. It's not anything about making money. It's really just trying to get the overall environment and community out there. So if you guys want to support that, feel free to do so. And if you guys don't, then I 100% understand. That's going to be one of the links down below. It says Tech Butts Apparel. Feel free to pick one of these up. Again, they're $9 and you get one free. You have to add 2 to your cart and then use the promo code free, and then you can pick one of them up. So we're going to be shipping all the orders out tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, and the ones that were ordered all this week. So thank you guys again for your patience on that one. It's 420 friendly. Fernando, I don't know, I apologize, but no, there won't be any smoking in the headquarters. So we have all the nice cars in the garage. We can't let those catch up. So thank you guys again for your time. All the links are down below if you guys want to stay connected. I am super excited for this 2018. And if you guys are, continue to stay motivated, make sure that you pin whatever your goal is on your wall for 2018 to remind yourself every single day. Guys, continue working hard, continue following your dreams. Let your passion be what drives in your success. And like always, guys, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Okay, Google, play. We have to play music,
playing right now.
Oh, it turned off. Okay, Google, play Gucci Gang. We have to play Gucci Gang, right? So.
Okay, Gucci Gang by Lil Pump. Here it is on Spotify.
All right. Lots of coffee. I like that, David. Lido Biz is saying $1 Million Smile. Do you guys like this song? I like it. No? There we go. We got Sergio in the house. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys again so much. Take it easy, guys.